Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy, and today we're doing another final pour episode. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome. Come on in. All my return viewers, you know it's the best part to see you again. So come on in. Let's get this done, shall we? So today's final pour episode is going to be the Maguey VIDA Single Village Mezcal Classico, coming in at 42% alcohol by volume. I'll just give you one last little run through. It is an Espadin. There are over 200 species of agave. 200 plus species of agave, the plant that makes all these Mexican-born spirits. One last look at this backside, just in case you missed it. First introduced to the world in 2010. I don't think I covered that on this one, but I think I might have done it in a previous one. Don't need no stinking government warning. It's a cork pop in 3, 2, 1. Completely nondescript, but completely black. That's going in the save bin. Let's go ahead and get this final pour. This complete transparency time. This kind of rubbed me the wrong way in a sense where I slowed down on the review process. So as that being said, I do a 3-part process. Part 1, off the rip, get it home, crack it open, have my first pour, share my first impressions with you because that's what we do. Part 2, full review time. We drink it down about halfway, we put the cap back on it, put it on the shelf, let it sit for a week and a half, 2 weeks. We currently are downshifting the channel, so now it's going to be roughly just about a week and a half, basically. It doesn't need to sit really longer than that for it to change to a point where you can tell better for worse. I let it sit, I go online, I find out as much as I can, I come back, we talk about it, and I score it, and then continue to drink it because part 3, final pour episode, where we're at today, we have the final pour. Compare it to the first pour off the rip and everything in between. So this is the Classico. I've had the Pueblo, and I absolutely loved the Pueblo. This is like this is like funky old tire. It's like spiky, rough, unripened green olives. Pungent. Not as bad as that Montelobos was off the rip. It is an Espadin as well. It's a Joven Espadin. A little bit more staunchy. Actually, it's a lot more staunchy. If let's say the Pueblo is like a 1. Let's say like a 2. No, let's say 1. As far as Mezcal goes, the Pueblo was 1. This one would be like a 3. That Espadin Joven Montelobos would be like a 5. If you haven't seen that video of that took me like 9 weeks at least to do that process. The first, I don't know, quarter of that bottle took me a few weeks, like basically taking sips at a time. Yeah, it took a while. This one took a little while as well, but not more so than normal ones would take a little bit longer. The nose is a bit stiff. It's still staunchy and pungent, earthy, vegetal, as much as every Espadin will be. The Pueblo was a little bit light-handed as compared to the rest of these. Like I said, Pueblo was a 1. This one's a 3. It's a couple steps above that Pueblo. So if you're looking for an entry point into Mezcal, try the Maguey VIDA Pueblo. Let's go ahead and get on the palate. Now, I do like it on the last third of the bottle, right down here. This last third of the bottle was much easier to drink than the first third of the bottle. This is a lot easier. It's a lot softer as compared to the rest of the bottle. I would say this last third of the bottle compared to the Pueblo, I'd still go with the Pueblo. Now these are roughly the same price in my area of San Antonio. They're roughly the same price. They do cost more at Total Wine and More. Maybe that's the more part. No, I'm just joking. Anywho, let's go ahead and get this next one and roll on. Still got pretty good viscosity. Transfers well enough to the mouth. There is a bit of like trying to figure out what kind of pepper. I'd say it's probably more of a white pepper because it's a little bit of a dullness to it. It's not harsh as a black pepper, but it's still kind of spicy as pepper is. You're getting that agave that's roasted. I would say it tastes like it's roasted. I'm still getting into Mezcal. I don't think I'm going to go as hard or as deep into Mezcal as I did with tequila. There's a couple more Mezcal I'd like to try, and then I think I'd like to jump over to Soto or Sotas. It's the next thing. So you got tequila, you got Mezcal, and you got like the other things. And it all depends on what type of agave you use. Like I said, over 200 species, and maybe like a half a dozen or more ways to, you know, process it. So if you liked the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel as of yet, go ahead and do so now. That way the videos come right to you and bypass that algorithm. The algorithm, although has been sort of working in my favor lately, it has been suggesting my videos not just to myself, but to others who are not subscribed. And every now and then, that's how a subscriber makes its way to my channel. But the subscriber count is not what's important. What's important is the likes. You like the video, that tells me, hey, I did a good enough job on the video. The comment section is where it's really at. That's where I really like to thrive. I want to know what you think. I want to know what you have to say. Good, bad, ugly, doesn't matter. We'll talk about it. Let's go ahead and do this finish. It's about dang time, right? Okay. Don't take that as a sign, okay? That was me. So initially there was like a dryness that went across the palate. There's initial dryness that went across the palate, and that sort of like triggered something, and that kind of opened up a little bit. I think it went down the wrong tube. Yeah, I think a little bit went down the wrong tube. Oh, but I got spice clear across the palate, cheeks, gums, even on the lips, jowls even. The tongue usually taps out pretty quickly, especially with Mezcal. I got a little bit of warmth on the back end. It's trying to push a 1. It might just make a 1, but it's not very intense. If you like that sort of dry, mostly earthy, somewhat vegetal sort of staunchiness, the best I can say is like green olives. If you get those pitted green olives, like the average one you get will be sort of mild. You can get them where they're not so much aged. They have a little bit more roughness to the flavor profile. Yeah, I would say it's more like those. Not bad. It's interesting. If you've never had a Mezcal, I would definitely suggest the Pueblo from the Del Maguey VIDA. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for this one. So in the comment section, would love to know where you're at. What are you currently drinking? Have you had a Del Maguey VIDA Mezcal? Which one have you had? Classico? Pueblo? The other one, the De Muerta? I think that's the next one I'm going to try. And then, I don't know. We'll go from there. Anywho, there it is. As always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. Have a staunchy one.